Hello everybody, Frankie Day here for Frankie Day Models. Okay fellas, I got you for today for video 1 on my AIRFIX 148 Scale Hawker Seafury. Okay guys, I've got this thing entirely primed, ready for the finishing colors, but before I do that I'm going to go ahead and do some pre-shading on it, and I put a couple more parts on it before I start putting the final clothes on it. I should have the final reveal probably posted oh good grief, by Wednesday. By Wednesday I'll have the final reveal for that, and I'm going to go ahead and finish up my Fokker D7, my paper card model, the 133 scale paper card kit I had. And I got it sitting over here. I need to get the, all it is put the prop on and the struts and top wing, and it's done. So I got that thing done with an hour and a half to 2 hours at the most. So I'll probably be working on that after this video gets uploaded and present that video for you probably by tomorrow or maybe this evening. I don't know. But it depends on how the schedule goes. Because right now I got things I got to do and places to go and things to do. The first thing I got to do is get this video posted and keep myself in the presence of all you YouTubers out there and let you know that Frankie Day is still here. Okay, well I'm still here. Before we show the stills of the construction stills of the Seafury, I'll discuss a little things about the kit. Before we proceed any further, I've got something I want to show you right now. I was a pretty lucky camper. I went down to Smitty's hobby shop. I guess he got a new estate sale that he acquired. I went in there to get some more Tamiya cement, a couple bottles of this. I was running a little low, like to keep a couple ahead of me. And then goes, "Hey, you got a new estate sale?" Yeah. So I got this. This is an old kit. Last time I built one of these guys was 1956. This is a PVM Mariner flying boat. This is a box scale. A real nice kit. Real nice kit. This is really a really good kit. I haven't built one of these things since 1956, and I know it cost 98 cents. But this is the 1982-83 release of the History Makers. And the new state-of-the-art kit, AIRFIX. I got this here. I got two of them in my collection. This is the Gloucester Meteor, the Korean War version. I believe this bird here shot down probably one of the first that shot down the MiGs, and during the Korean War conflict, a real true Cold War aircraft that the English obtained, and a very beautiful design. This whole aircraft was probably designed up to pioneer the old Frank Whittle special. Well, Frank Whittle says it's better to have a jet with two engines than one, and so the Meteor came to view from the Gloucester Aviation Company. This is a nice kit. So I got that down at the hobby shop down at Smitty's down there. I might start a Cold War aircraft group build again. I can use that. And I got some of this here too I bought, this metallizer paint. I'm kind of venturing away from Frankie Day stuff into stuff that's state of the art, that's new out there, which you guys are pretty familiar with, opposed to what I am. And this is AK Extreme Metallizer paint. So I don't know how that goes. So any guys out there who fiddle-faddle with this kind of paint, let me know the results are, how it goes on, because I'm going to use that on that Gloucester Meteor right there. So right now, I'm attuned on getting this Hawker Seafury done, get that Fokker D7 done. Then I'm going to go hop on that Mitchell over there and get that B-25 shaking. Because all I got to do is just get that metal landing gear installed, and that thing is almost put together. So that was a big holdup, and that kit was waiting for the metal landing gear. Since I now have it in my presence in the kit, I just go ahead and proceed with the construction. So right now, we're going to concentrate on this Hawker Seafury, and we're going to discuss the kit. Okay guys, we're going to take the camera, we're going to zoom in closely at the monitor behind me, and we're going to take a look at the stills. Okay, in the beginning, no primer, no paint has been added. I constructed the cockpit. This is the cockpit compartment. It's like it's a module. It has a built-in side frames, everything on there, the headrest, the forward bulkheads, instrument panels, everything. Instrument panels can be optional to do. You can go ahead and paint this thing black and dry brush silver or white on it and pick it out with some gloss for the lens, or go ahead and use the kits. I recommend using the kits. There's not much going to be seen in this thing because it's awful tiny inside this fuselage. So at this point in the construction, I cleaned up. I got the spar cleaned up, which fits inside the fuselage. You'll see it in the next slide. And waiting to paint it black. So I painted it black. This is the compartment that I cleaned up my fetch tool. I get done, take steel wool, I'll clean all this stuff up nice and clean when I get done. I think that's something to hold this thing down while I was airbrushing it. So I kind of threw some flat black paint on it. Like I say, it's not going to be seen that much, guys, just because as long as it's black inside there, you're okay. But you got to concentrate on this cockpit details. There it is installed. I did a lot of work inside there. And I got the spar right there. Then I just cleaned up all this paint inside the joining edges of the fuselage so the glue will stick. Now, there's another thing. Going back to the first still. Now, I've learned something from this model. I watched about 5 or 6 videos of this from different builders. Champion Scale Models did an excellent job with his. I followed his all the way from the beginning until the end. And I guess the earlier 1/48 scale Seafury releases, they had recessed panels on the one side that was deeper than the other. And right over here, there's a piece that was taken out that was, must be mismolded, I'm thinking. On one side of the rudder, and the other one has recess that's very shallow. Pronounced, but very shallow. And they had a few fit issues. Now, I had a few fit issues with this kit too. So I guess they went back, took the first release, went back and made sure this mismolding would not come to view again. I did something right here, instead of putting recesses on here, they put ribbons on here. Excuse the blurred camera, guys. I guess I shook the camera. So here's the kit's decals that go inside the cockpit. What I did, I gave it a white wash after the black was done on it. I glossed up the whole cockpit interior details, that the module you call it, or the cockpit assembly. Gloss it. When it dried, I went and gave it a white wash. A little dry brushing here and there. Spruce up, give it a little life. It looks pretty good. I was happy with it because not much going to be seen. There it is, all slapped together. Fuselage went together very, very well. Just a minimal filler was used. I noticed that on these kits, when they were kind of overlapping a little bit. I said, wow, for a new tool kit, boy, this is really not at the AIRFIX standards. And so there's some fit problems. There's actually going to be a lot of, you'll see it like on the next slide. There's fit issues right here. Over here is not too bad. You can sand that flush with no filler. Now you see where I dabbed the filler on there. This is where the problem's going to be. Now, big recesses in the wing. Now I found out what happened right here. I should have caught that. I could eliminate this filling on this folding wing. The kit gives you an option of folding wings or in-flight configuration. Now, there's a gap right here to the root of the wing roots of the bottom wing, top wing section, adjacent to the fuselage. You got to add the little filler right there. Be quite certain you want to get no filler on these panel lines. If you foul up a panel line or sand it out, please rescribe it back in. You won't regret it. And what it is, they got a spar inside there, and that spar is pretty high, and I guess it presses up against the wing. Doesn't cause it to have a nice flush tight fit like it's supposed to. My main goal was make sure that thing fit nice and flush in there without using filler to simulate the wing how it does really fold in real life. Another view on the starboard side. Other side. Thumbs up, let it dry. Ah, now it looks good now. And I mask all this up and pair brush. This is all, I think, a linen color that's used. And everything else is going to be sky and dark X and dark sea gray. You got the tail wheel compartment that's been beer brushed in there. This all been masked off and airbrushed. What I'm going to do for masking here instead of putting tissue in here, because you got these retracting linkages for your inner landing gear undercarriage doors. When they fold, when landing gear folds in the fuselage wells, these doors are closed after it. These are the activating linkages for same. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just use the kit's in-flight landing gear as a mask and put tissue around there to keep it from getting busted. And proceed with my pre-shading and the sky color. Another view right there. Like I said, guys, you got fillers. It leaves a joint there. It's a mismatch of how it was designed. Right here wasn't too bad. I was really worried about the pier and front details. They came out very well. The cowling was a little. You had some little laps right there too, and I had to sand them out with my file board. Then use the wet and dry sandpaper, sand out the scratches, and rescribed in the panel lines. See, all the panel lines all been rescribed. Up here, you'll notice on the fuselage. Here's a tip: anybody that's got this kit in their stash, or in pursuit of buying one, when you sand your fuselage down, these are very, very lowly refined on the molding. Because once you sand, because it leaves a gap across here. I don't know what caused it. It's just probably the way the kit goes together. When I sanded in between here, in between these here, I said they don't look right. So I took the most thinnest styrene, stock sheet styrene that I had, and cut little small rectangles, and put them in place and shot some filler on it. And guess what? Came out better than it did out of the kit. The engine detail is very, very, very sparse. I mean very, very sparse. A lot to desire. I went ahead on the cylinders on there. I went and dry brushed aluminum and copper on there, so you can still see a little bit of the engine. Inside is painted that linen color, the interior color they used. Before I put that prop on, I'm going to go ahead and put tissue around there to mask this area off, then I'll pop that prop on last. There's another view of it right there. All the panel lines all been rescribed. It'll accept washers very, very well. I'm done. Thumbs up. Completion of video number 2. Swing the cab back to yours truly. That's me. And that's it. It's a nice kit, guys, but like I say, beware. You're gonna run into a little bit of fit problems here and there. Not very much, but sanding stick alone ain't gonna get rid of them. So, horribly enough, you got to use this filler of your choice, whatever is out there. It's all good. It's all good. Okay. We'll get back on track now. Like I say, I'm going to go ahead and finish this up. So next video will be the final reveal. And I will shoot some stills and some pictures of the complete build once done, as usual. But I will post some pictures on Facebook, on the AIRFIX modeling page. So anybody that's got this kit, you're going to run into a couple fit problems. You'll see what I'm talking about. This kit is not as new as I thought it was. I thought it was a brand new 2019 kit, but it's not. To my belief, after reviewing 4 or 5 videos from builders, this is a 2018 release. The first release is, like I said, they had a deformity of mismolding on the fin, and it was piled off finish. So I guess they went back and cleaned things up and just kind of represented the kit as is. It's only one of this type of 148 scale. It's a good kit, guys. It really truly is. I mean, it's really nice, and it's like it was only two colors, you know. And it could be completely overall with sky at the bottom with everything extra sea gray, or it can be separated from sky and it's extra dark sea gray. It's up to you. It's optional. And so all you great fellas from England that live across the pond are very, very fortunate to actually go up to the real machine and actually touch it and caress it with love. And knowing this is going to be my next build. A truly beautiful airplane. Looks like a souped up Hawker Tempest. Anyway, it's a good kit. Don't shy away from it. Don't let Frankie D scare you. Ain't no scary thing about it. It's just in the construction and insight that it's you can run little pet problems here and there, and you know how to correct them. Just basic model skills will square the thing away. You'll be square at the house. You'll be ready to roll. Going to the next build. Okay, so I'll probably have another video of the Fokker D7. I'm going to be hopping on that after this video loads up, and I'll start doing some appreciating and start getting the clothes on the Seafury. So stay posted for Wednesday for the final reveal of the AIRFIX 148 scale Seafury. And I'll have another video for the Fokker D7 card model on the scale of 133 coming your way, guys. This is Frankie Day signing off of Frankie Day Models. Take care of yourselves. Make mama happy always. Stay focused when you drive. Spend wisely. Buy yourself a kit. Weather's breaking. Barbecues, outside activities, more models to build, and have fun. Enjoy life. Cannot take it for granted. Enjoy yourselves. God love you guys. And thank you very much for your wonderful comments. I've been reading them. I just have them commented back on the fly, guys. They're in my heart, in my mind, and I'm a very happy man. And God love you guys. Have a very joyous, wonderful, beautiful day today. Frankie Day signing off with Frankie Day Models. Catch you on the next video. Stay prepared for the final reveal.